Wouldn't it be great if we could reduce the amount of babies that die during pregnancy, birth and afterwards? Well, we can, by 16% using midwifery-led continuity of care. That's care with the midwife throughout the pregnancy, birth and afterwards. Trish is having this care in a model called Midwifery Group Practice, or MGP, with her midwife, Jane. Trish knows that this care is associated with better outcomes for both mothers and babies when compared to any other models of care. It's also associated with more satisfaction for both women and midwives. Yet in Australia, we only offer this care to around 15% of women, which means that most women have different doctors and midwives looking after them throughout their pregnancy, birth, and for the days following. I'm a midwife who's provided MGP care, but I'm also a mother who's had this care, and I can tell you that maternity care is so much better when you go through it with a midwife that you know and trust. So I wanted to know what was stopping us from providing this care to all women in Australia, and how could we manage this service so that it was sustainable. So I did a mixed method study using interviews and a national survey of 669 MGP midwives, managers and leaders, and I asked them what works and what doesn't. And I came up with a guide for service providers so that they know exactly what they need to be doing and what they need to avoid. I'm confident my research will help keep midwives in the profession, which means better staffed maternity units. Using this guide should also mean that more women get to have a positive childbearing experience. Less babies require intensive care, which means happier families, healthier communities and less healthcare cost. But I'm also hoping that less families have to experience the death of a baby.